Hello, welcome to Godfather Barbecue in Italian. So today, Tina, we have another simple, easy, delicious recipe that people think is so complex and usually only get at restaurants. So we're going to bring this right to your kitchen, and you guys are going to love it. Chicken piccata, Tina's favorite. Yeah. Other than prime rib, if we go to an Italian restaurant, this is basically all she gets. Okay, and if we go to an American restaurant, she gets prime rib. So we're going to do this for Tina. All right, so what we're going to start with ingredients, okay? We're going to need thin sliced chicken breast, okay? If you can't find it thin sliced, just take a chicken breast, trim it up nice, take the fat off, slice it thin as you can, pound it out, use a gallon Ziploc or what have you, pound it out, salt and pepper, season both sides, okay? We've got some olive oil. Regular olive oil is preferred. You can use extra virgin. It's just a little heavier in this dish. I believe works better with just traditional regular olive oil. Salt, pepper, all-purpose flour, seasoned salt, pepper in there, okay? Very important because this is about all the salt and pepper we're going to use between these two things because we've got capers, which are very browny and salty, okay? We've got a stick of cubed butter. I've got 4 large garlic cloves diced and 1 whole shallot diced, okay? Again, we have capers. We're going to rinse these. We're going to use 3 to 4 tablespoons, depending on what you like. They're kind of briny. They bring kind of a, I guess, mustardy taste to the dish, okay? And and the reason why I know you see a lot of these recipes without shallots, but this gives that kind of sweet and savory balance to it, so it brings a little sweetness to the game. That's why I like the shallots, okay? We're going to use a cup of dry white wine. This happens to be Pinot Grigio, and a cup and a half of chicken stock. Now, we're going to do this over pasta. If you're just doing this as straight chicken piccata, back these off, because I'm going to need some extra sauce here, so back these off to 3/4 of a cup of wine and 1 cup of chicken stock, okay? We've got 3-4 tablespoons of fresh chopped flat leaf Italian parsley. We're going to use the juice from 2 lemons. These are kind of small, so I'll figure that out as I get there, depending on what they yield. And we're going to do it over angel hair pasta, okay? This is most traditionally around here in the restaurants what they use, okay? So I'm excited, Tina. Let's get going, and we'll see you at the stove. All right, before we get to the stove, we're going to just lightly dredge the chicken. Don't want a lot, any excess just shake off. All right, so I've got the pan on medium high. I'm going to just coat the bottom of the pan with some olive oil and a tablespoon of butter. The butter is going to help the chicken brown up nice. It'll assist in that. And we're going to cook the chicken. They're thin, so 1.5 minutes aside. And if you have them thicker, don't worry about cooking them all the way through. They'll finish in the sauce. If you have thicker cuts, 2 to 3 minutes per side max. Okay, just get some color on them and cook them about 75%. All right, when you start to see that brownness in the what's soon to be a sauce there, we know we're ready. That's the butter. And we're probably going to end up doing 2 batches here because we don't want to crowd the pan. And again, 1 to 1.5 minutes aside. And we'll be back when those are done. All right, so a couple things. I just fried the chicken off. I drained off the excess olive oil. Again, I just want to leave enough to basically coat the pan. And we're going to start on our sauce. So I'm gonna same deal. Add in a couple more cubes of butter. And 2 other things. One, keep that flour. Hope you haven't thrown it away yet. that you dredge the chicken in earlier, because that's going to come into play with the butter to thicken the sauce later. And I've got our pot of water going on the side here for the angel hair, and I did salt that as well, a couple tablespoons of salt. Okay. All right, so we got our olive oil and butter heated up. I'm gonna go over medium heat this time, not medium high. Okay. Add the garlic and the shallots, and you feel that all that. Well, you won't feel. You can probably see that stickiness and hear it in the pan. That's great. That's all the fond that the wine and chicken stock will pick up.
It smells good.
Yeah. How can't garlic smell good, right? Shallots too. So I'm going to only give these about a minute or so, and then we're going to come in with the capers and the lemon juice. That's what we did.
Looks like some fresh.
Yeah. All right. We're going to come in with our white wine. Be very careful here. This is a deep pan, so I'm okay, but it's really best to take it off the heat or turn your heat off. So I'm in with the white wine. And I'm coming in with the chicken stock. Some people wait till the wine reduces before adding the stock, but it'll still reduce with the stock in there. All right, so I'm going to give this a nice stir, get it all married. And we're going to let this go for about 7-8 minutes. All right, so this is reduced nicely. Again, I'm going to be putting pasta in here, so I want enough in the butter and flour are going to thicken up a little bit more. So, by the way, cold butter all the time. Put this in there, let it do its job. All right, so I'm going to go back up to a medium simmer. Add our chicken. Yeah, that looks good already. You could eat the chicken just like that, huh?
I prefer it with the sauce.
Right? Try to just get them submerged or some up top. I'm going to use a little bit of the parsley now. Believe it or not, it does add a little flavor. It's not just for garnish. And we'll use more later, make it look prettier. We're going to let this chicken go in the sauce about another 5 minutes. We've been simmering a total of about 10-12 minutes to reduce it. I don't know if I said that or not, but if you're wondering at home. See how that's starting to thicken up, Tina?
Yep, perfect.
And now we got the flour from the chicken too will help that a little bit more. We're going to have just the right amount of sauce for the pasta. All right, so those have been going about 3 minutes. I'm going to use half a pound, half a box of angel hair. Let's get that in there and give it a stir immediately so it won't stick on you. This is only going to take, your box says 5 minutes. We're going to cook this for 4 because the pasta is going to finish in the sauce. So you want to make it al dente. If not, you'll end up with mush for pasta. So that's in there. We'll see you in 4 minutes. All right, so you see how this sauce has reduced down, just perfect for the pasta, okay? Even after I took the chicken out, I let it roll a little bit, thicken up some more so it'll stick nice to the pasta. I'm not going to drain the pasta. The pasta water, the starch in it is going to help the sauce even more, okay? So right in. Don't worry about draining it. Don't worry about the pasta water. It's actually good for it. Okay, just gonna mix this around. Come in with a little parsley here. See how it's coating that? Nice. I'll let this cook in up just a minute or two. Turn the heat up a little bit. And that pasta water is going to add a nice element to it. It's going to give it that nice velvety sheen because of the starch. All right, so this is looking good. See the sauce incorporated in there, Tina? It's nice. You know it's sticking. So we're going to get this off, plate it up, and looking forward to the best part of this cook. Okay. All right, Tina, so here we go. Your favorite. And I think you're going to be quite happy.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Looks good.
What do you want to try first?
Let's try the chicken.
All right. Pretty tender, huh? Can you handle that?
Kind of a big piece.
Yeah, you'll be all right. We do things big around here. Tender, I can tell by the way I cut it. It's just, I think the flour helps kind of seal the, you know, because you don't have much room for error when they're this thin, you know?
Right? No. Very good.
Let's get you a little pasta here. How's that?
Big bite again.
Yes, we do things big here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's got enough of the lemon flavor. You can taste the capers,
So
garlic. You got it all. You can taste it all.
You'd be happy even at a restaurant with this.
Yes, that would be acceptable at a restaurant.
Do you think they could do it this good?
I don't know.
Probably not, right?
They'd have to come to watch the channel.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try it?
I'm gonna try it. Yes. Okay. I was gonna wait for lunch, but. Oh yeah.
Not too shabby.
I knew it was tender, but that's like, it's almost like a thin filet mignon, tenderness wise. Guys, simple, easy, delicious. Give this a shot. Let us know. Appreciate everything, and we'll see you next time.